sparklers, but I got some shiny clothes. How's that? Well, this year, I wish you much, much love. But I'm going to start off with saying that I'm going to believe that anything is going to be possible this year. That I'm going to create my dreams. And I'm going to hug as much as possible. And I'm going to find the best in me so that I can find the best in others. I'm going to be as positive as I can be. And to end it all, I just want to live my life to the very fullest, with a smile on my face, with joy in my heart, and I want to laugh as much as possible this year. To all, I wish you much happiness, much love, and lots of laughter for this coming year. Mwah! I love you all.
Hey you guys, this is Kelly coming on to wish you all a very happy and healthy new year. Some of the important messages that I got from this past year, especially from our fellow vloggers, was I'm not alone. I know that I have you guys cheering me on, and to come from a place of love. Not always easy when I'm struggling through, but it's important for me to remember that, and that when others seem like they're angry or nasty, it's usually because they're hurting, and that's when they need love the most. So I just want to wish you all a very happy and healthy new year. I am glad to say goodbye to 2014. Looking forward to some new adventures in 2015, and hopefully tackling some of the obstacles I have been fighting with. Take care, guys. Love you.
Family, I'll try and make this quick. First of all, I want to thank all my co-conspirators here on the Greenlight the Day channel for making this an amazing experience. It has helped me to process one of the most difficult challenges I've ever had to face in my life to date. And as I sit here reflecting on 2014, I'm filled with a spirit of gratitude. Gratitude for the friends and the family and the co-workers who I have learned, I always knew, but I'm just surrounded by amazing, fabulous, wonderful people. And I'm so proud of my family and how everybody came together to support one another through a most difficult time. The second thing that I'm really grateful for is the fact that one of my greatest fears has always been losing a parent. And I learned that we'll go through really horrible times, things that we fear, but we'll get through them, and life goes on, and life is different, but it's still really good. And I also came to understand that I'm a very strong person. I always knew that, but I now have confidence that with God, my family, and my friends, I'll get through whatever I have to in this life. For 2015, my advice to you is quite simple. Just be happy and don't worry. I recently read a quote that said, "Worrying about the sorrows of tomorrow wastes precious energy that could be used celebrating the joys of today." And so that's my message to you. Don't waste time and energy worrying about what's gone by, worrying about what's coming tomorrow. Celebrate your joys today. I wish you all a tremendously happy new year and a 2015 filled with all the very best of the best, wonderful, good adventures that you can't even begin to imagine. I hope you're taking care of yourself and each other. Make a happy new year.
So hello there, Greenlight the Day family. I am posting another video because Janie was asking if we could do a short video for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, New Year's Eve. And I decided to do one. And it's mainly a reflection of this holiday season that's we're in, and we've passed Christmas. And I was there visiting family for Christmas, and that something came up that I journaled about because I'm starting to do journaling, not detailed, this is how I felt journaling, but this is what happened journaling, because I think so many times things happen in our lives and we don't journal them or put them down in writing, we forget. And I, don't want to be hazy about what happened Christmas 2014 or any other date of my life. So by writing them down, it just reinforces in my memory, what happened. So anyway, I was journaling and I remember something that happened. This person, we were in a store and she wanted to buy me a Christmas gift. She just kind of sprung it on me and was suggesting all these things. And I said, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. And the person said, well, you're picky. And I responded with, no, I just know what I want. And that was big for me because I've never been the type of person to stand up to like my elders and say, because I'm from the South, and say, no. What if they ever said, I'm going to give you this, or we're going to do this, I always just accommodated. And it felt so good to say no. And not saying that we should say no to everything, because there is more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. But I knew what I wanted and did not want. And so I think that person was kind of ticked off with me, but I stood my ground and I didn't feel bad about it. Well, right before I was getting ready to leave, maybe 15 minutes before I was getting ready to leave and go back north, somebody in our family had died. My great aunt, I think I told you guys, she was 103. She had died. And so we were sharing stories about her and scriptures and talking. And I had made the comment, I need to get a new Bible. I have Bibles. And this person who had tried to give me the gift earlier gave me this brand new Bible that she had gotten for herself. And she says, no, if you want this, you can have it. And I was just so taken back because I love the Bible that she gave me. It's gorgeous. I said, are you sure? She goes, yes, if that's what you really want. And I said, yes, this is the best Christmas gift that you could give me. And it was just that moment of understanding, like, between two people. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because we've been greenlighting, at least I've been greenlighting with you guys for the past year, and I'm very excited to have been invited to do that. And I'm reflecting on the ways that we have grown as a group and an individual, and how we, this spirit of empowerment just comes with growing and all the things that we've been sharing. So I wanted to share this with you, and thank you so much for the Greenlight Sisterhood. And I look forward to sharing more with you in 2015. If I don't talk to you guys, have a happy new year, and may you be blessed and with peace and safe. Talk to you later. Bye.
Able to upload a message for New Year's Eve. I'm sorry, but I'm going to share with you my favorite moment of Sally's, my all-time favorite, my go-to. She had an amazing year, as y'all know. She taught us so much. She took us on such a wonderful journey. But this has got to be my number one Sally moment. I hope you enjoyed this.
You stop and then you start to scream when you're laughing again, like, ah! When you think about it, and then the tears are rolling down your eyes and you start to choke because you're snorting and coughing and laughing all at the same time. Well, hey, if I can do that for you, I've given you a good green light for the day. I can just tell you that this is how I green lighted my day today, and I plan on using this and pulling it up just like I pull up happy when I can't get myself kicked in the rear fast enough and I need a little happy, or you just need to stinking laugh, because there's nothing like laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. I would say it's right up there with a really good hug. Yeah. Two different things entirely, but still. So I had to share this with you. All right, I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this. If not, I will put the link in the thing below. It's very, very short, so don't miss it. Let's see if I can get you guys right up here. Okay, you're going. Now let me get him going. Wait a minute. I know, this is high tech, isn't it? Wait a minute. Oh, here. All right, so I see now. I just have to. Here we go. Oh, wait, let's do it again. Poppins when they were doing the thing where they floated to the ceiling with Uncle Arthur? He wouldn't stop laughing. And every time they laughed, they'd float back up to the ceiling, and they kept trying to get him to come down, and nobody could come down because they couldn't stop laughing. That's exactly what that goat does for me. And do you think you need to see the goat one more time?
Greenlight the Day Family. It's December 31st, the last day of 2014. And I want to thank all of you for joining this project with us. Last December, this time last year, when I was thinking about starting this channel, I was a little nervous. I knew that the next day when I woke up on January 1st, that I was just going to dare greatly. And what I mean by that is not that I thought that I was going to build a channel that was going to touch like the masses, not to come on here and preach to you, like we're these shamans, know-it-alls, but rather to take you on this journey with us, this journey of humanity. We're all going through something, all of us, every single one of us. And that's a good thing. That's the part of life. If there's one thing that, I've been learning more about is embracing the experiences as they come. I have been operating for years, on the philosophy that happiness is a choice, and not to let anybody steal my joy. And I've learned that joy is something that's with me all the time, even through tears. Joy is peace, a deep peace inside of understanding who I am and my place in the world. And even when I get confused about those things, as I tend to do, I know that if I get back to joy, which for me, as I've told you before, to get back to joy is always to walk through the doorway of gratitude, to stop the presses and just sit and sink into gratitude. Let it flood me, envelop me, smother me in all the blessings that I have, And so in Daring Greatly, it was about, for me, yes, still choosing happiness, but also to understand that happiness is fleeting. It comes and goes. And that even though I may not be having a great day, I can get up and find something that someone else has said, whether it was in prose or in music, in a movie, or my friends, just listening to them talk, that I could feel not only a connection with them, but that I could rise, that I would allow those things to lift me, and to allow them to remind me that life is a beautiful struggle. So for the last word for 2014, I'm going to share with you what I feel is a culmination of this channel and of our journey. It's a quote by Alan Cohen. I've been reading a lot of his stuff lately. He's a motivational speaker. I hope you enjoy it the way I do. And I hope that you come back in 2015 and that you share with us how you greenlight your day. We'd like to open up a discussion between you and us. We'd like to get to know you. And we'd like to share more about who we are. More than just the words that we find in, the poetry that we borrow from somebody else, but the stories that make up our daily life. That's how I envision 2015. And we thank you for your participation in the last year, and we welcome you for the next year. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of our lives. And so with that, I'm going to close with this quote. Life is like a baseball game. You score only when you come home to the place you started from. Yet you cannot just sit here where you are. Touching all the bases along the way makes the journey meaningful. So today, I hope that you return to you, the place where you started, to center yourself, and know that in the coming year that you touch all the bases, experience all of life, and you come back to you. I wish you all a happy new year, and I hope that you all make it green. Make it green, people. I love you. Mwah! Happy New Year, everybody. See you next year.